Betrayal doesn't break you, it sharpens you. For a Sigma male, betrayal isn't the end of the story. It's the plot twist that sets the stage for a stronger, smarter, and more strategic version of themselves. While others crumble under the weight of disloyalty, Sigmas have a rare gift. They know how to flip betrayal into a tool for growth and power. They don't just survive it, they dissect it, learn from it, and use it to level up in ways most people can't even imagine. You're a Sigma for a reason. Your ability to think differently, adapt quickly, and remain fiercely independent sets you apart. When someone betrays you, it's not proof of your failure, it's confirmation of your strength. They underestimated you, and that's their mistake. This isn't about revenge, it's about evolution. Betrayal is your greatest teacher, your uninvited ally in becoming untouchable. Watch this video to discover how to turn disloyalty into one of your most powerful weapons and emerge from it better, not bitter. Your next move is waiting. Make it count. Number 1. They study the betrayer's playbook. When betrayed, Sigma males don't crumble or rage, they study. Every betrayal is treated like a masterclass in strategy, and the betrayer becomes an unwitting teacher. Sigmas approach the situation with clinical detachment, dissecting every move, every tactic, and every subtle manipulation. They don't just focus on what happened, they analyze how it happened. Why did the betrayer choose that moment? What methods did they use to disguise their intentions? Where were the weak points that allowed it to succeed? For Sigmas, this isn't about vengeance, it's about preparation. By studying the betrayer's playbook, they uncover the psychological tricks and tactical maneuvers used against them. These insights are stored, not as wounds, but as weapons. Sigmas recognize that the same strategies that betrayed them can be flipped, refined, and turned into tools for their own use. It's not about becoming manipulative, but about understanding human behavior at a deeper level. This approach gives them a unique advantage. Betrayal doesn't leave them weaker, it leaves them more equipped. They learn to anticipate similar moves in the future, making them nearly impossible to outmaneuver. Each betrayal becomes a blueprint, teaching them not only about others, but also about their own vulnerabilities. This self-awareness allows them to shore up their defenses, ensuring they're even harder to deceive next time. By the time they've finished analyzing the betrayal, they've turned it into a source of power. The tactics that were meant to hurt them become part of their arsenal, sharpening their ability to navigate relationships, negotiations, and conflicts. For a Sigma, betrayal is never the end. It's the moment they level up, armed with the knowledge of how to outsmart the very methods that tried to bring them down. Number 2, they never fight the same battle twice. For a Sigma male, every betrayal is a one-time event. It's not because they ignore or forget it, it's because they learn so thoroughly from the experience that it becomes impossible for the same tactic to succeed again. The moment someone betrays them, it's as if they've handed the Sigma a blueprint of their strategy, unknowingly giving him the tools to dismantle it entirely. Sigmas operate with an unwavering commitment to growth. They don't see betrayal as a mere personal attack, it's a data point, a lesson in how people can operate when trust is broken. Once they've been betrayed, they analyze every detail, from the timing to the execution. They pick apart the betrayer's moves, motivations, and methods with the precision of a strategist. It's not emotional, it's tactical. What makes Sigmas so unique is their adaptability. They never assume the same approach will work in the future, whether in relationships, careers, or conflicts. Betrayal forces them to evolve, to refine their methods, and to eliminate any weaknesses the betrayer exploited. By the time the dust settles, they've not only neutralized the pain, but also fortified themselves against future attacks. The irony is that the betrayer often believes they've gained the upper hand, unaware they've actually sharpened the Sigma's instincts. The betrayal becomes a one-time privilege, a chance to teach the Sigma something they didn't know before. But that lesson ensures no one will ever exploit them in the same way again. This relentless evolution is why Sigmas are so difficult to corner. They don't repeat mistakes or get caught in the same traps. Every betrayal adds another layer to their invincibility. turning what could have been a setback into yet another step toward unshakable resilience. At number 3, they let the betrayer self-destruct. Betrayal is a two-sided experience, but for Sigma males it's often more revealing about the betrayer than it is about themselves. Instead of rushing to confront or retaliate, Sigmas step back and observe with calm detachment. They understand that when trust is broken, the betrayer's true character starts to show. Over time, guilt, paranoia, and overconfidence take their toll, slowly eroding the betrayer's foundation. Sigmas have a unique ability to see beyond the immediate betrayal and into the long-term consequences of betrayal. They know that actions motivated by dishonesty often lead to self-destruction, whether it's paranoia causing impulsive mistakes, guilt leading to desperate cover-ups, or overconfidence blinding someone to their weaknesses. The betrayer ultimately begins to unravel, without any intervention from the Sigma. This doesn't mean Sigmas don't act. It means they don't need to. They understand that the betrayer's downfall is inevitable when their lies, manipulations, and selfish intentions are left unchecked. The Sigma simply watches as their adversary's own mind, driven by fear and overconfidence, sets the stage for their own downfall. What sets Sigmas apart is their patience. While most people rush to seek justice, Sigmas let the process play out naturally. They understand that emotional reactions and quick retaliation often lead to unnecessary battles. Instead, they allow the betrayer's actions to expose their flaws, creating a situation where the betrayer ultimately defeats themselves. This long-term strategy isn't about revenge. It's about understanding that betrayal has a way of self-correcting. The Sigma doesn't need to dismantle the betrayer does the work on their own. And as they crumble under their own weight, the Sigma remains unshaken, watching from a distance, knowing that integrity and patience always prevail. Number 4, they reframe betrayal as a tactical advantage. For Sigma males, betrayal isn't a setback, it's an opportunity to gain a tactical advantage. While others may see betrayal as a personal loss or emotional wound, Sigmas view it as intelligence. Betrayal, after all, is a revelation, a peek behind the curtain into the true nature of others and their alliances. Every betrayal exposes weaknesses, motivations, and hidden connections that might have remained obscured otherwise. Where most people react emotionally, Sigmas respond strategically. They take the information laid bare by betrayal and use it to strengthen their position. Whether it's identifying who can no longer be trusted, recognizing patterns of deceit, or understanding the dynamics of power in their network, betrayal becomes a powerful source of insight. What makes this approach unique is the Sigma's ability to detach the personal from the tactical. Emotions may momentarily flare, but they quickly recede in favor of analyzing how the betrayal can be leveraged. Betrayal, after all, isn't just an act of malice, it's also a moment of vulnerability for the betrayer. Sigmas see this vulnerability as an opening. By reframing betrayal as intelligence, Sigmas gain a deeper understanding of their surroundings, refining their strategies with precision. They don't need to confront the betrayer directly to gain an edge, because the betrayer's actions already provide the necessary information. It's a skill of discernment that turns what others perceive as defeat into a calculated step forward. In this way, betrayal isn't a tragedy, but a powerful tool for gaining clarity and control. The Sigma doesn't lose, they evolve. Number 5, they outsmart the betrayer without retaliating. Sigma males don't waste time or energy on revenge. They understand that true power lies in intelligence and strategy, not in reactive emotions. Instead of seeking immediate retribution, they create environments where the betrayer's own mistakes and insecurities unravel their position. The beauty of this approach lies in its subtlety. No confrontations, no direct retaliation, just an unseen hand guiding the betrayer toward their own downfall. When betrayed, Sigmas step back and observe with cold clarity. They analyze the betrayer's actions, pinpointing their vulnerabilities and tendencies. Then, with precision, they craft scenarios where the betrayer's own flaws are exposed, whether through overconfidence, impulsiveness, or self-sabotage. The Sigma doesn't need to lift a finger. The betrayer's insecurity does all the heavy lifting. This method requires patience, but it is highly effective. Sigmas don't get bogged down in emotional battles or petty exchanges. Instead, they focus on ensuring the betrayer's missteps lead to their downfall, while they remain untouchable. By remaining detached, they allow the betrayer's mistakes to unfold naturally. The result is a powerful lesson for the betrayer, one that leaves no room for doubt. Their deceit doesn't harm the Sigma directly. Instead, it becomes a mirror, reflecting their own shortcomings and vulnerabilities. In the end, the Sigma walks away unscathed, knowing that true control comes from understanding how to dismantle an adversary without lifting a finger. Number 6. They channel betrayal into creative problem solving. Betrayal, for Sigma males, is never the end. It's a beginning. It serves as a powerful catalyst for creative problem solving, pushing them to think outside the box and approach challenges with renewed innovation and resilience. When trust is broken, Sigmas don't crumble. Instead, they leverage the experience to reframe obstacles and find unconventional solutions. Rather than falling into despair or seeking revenge, they channel their energy into rebuilding, improving, and adapting. Betrayal forces them to rethink their strategies, challenge their assumptions, and refine their approach to navigating life's complexities. Every betrayal becomes an opportunity to develop new methods, better insights, and stronger foundations. For Sigmas, problem-solving is more than a logical exercise. It becomes an art form. They tap into their innate creativity to design solutions that anticipate future betrayals or setbacks, ensuring they remain several steps ahead. They turn adversity into a source of innovation, continuously pushing their limits to grow beyond the boundaries of conventional thinking. This approach fosters resilience, a key trait of Sigma males. They know that setbacks are inevitable, but they refuse to be defined by them. Betrayal forces them to adapt and evolve, crafting new paths where none seemed possible before. In essence, Sigma males transform betraying into a powerful force of creative strength. It becomes a driving force that inspires them to build better, stronger, and more resilient solutions to life's challenges, reinforcing their ability to thrive in the face of uncertainty. Number 7. They turn the betrayer's underestimation into their greatest advantage. Betrayal, at its core, is often rooted in underestimation. When someone underestimates a Sigma male's intelligence, strength, or resilience, they set the stage for their own downfall. Sigmas, understanding this dynamic, capitalize on the betrayal that stems from this miscalculation, transforming it into their greatest advantage. When others assume they've been dismissed or overlooked, Sigmas quietly absorb the information. They watch, listen, and analyze with a keen awareness that most overlook. While the betrayer focuses on surface-level tactics or superficial moves, the Sigma digs deeper, studying the subtleties others miss. This allows them to anticipate and counter the betrayal with a strategy that is both calculated and surprising. By exploiting this underestimation, Sigmas are able to outmaneuver their opponents. What others see as a weakness, a lack of perceived recognition, becomes the very thing that empowers them. They don't need to rely on grand displays of power or confrontation. Instead, they turn their adversary's assumptions into an unexpected strength. Whether it's navigating high-stakes business decisions, social situations, or personal relationships, Sigmas leverage the underestimation to create opportunities that others couldn't foresee. The betrayal becomes a doorway to surprising victories, where the betrayed never even realized they were in a losing position. Ultimately, the greatest weapon a Sigma holds is their ability to turn misjudgment into mastery. Betrayal, born from underestimation, is just another tool in their arsenal, one they wield with precision and grace, leading them to triumph where others fall short. Number 8. They detach, analyze, and recalibrate. When betrayal strikes, most people react impulsively, angry outbursts, knee-jerk decisions, or wallowing in emotional turmoil. But Sigma males are wired differently. They don't give betrayal the satisfaction of controlling their actions or clouding their judgment. Instead, they immediately detach, stepping away from the chaos to observe everything with cold clarity. For them, betrayal isn't just a personal affront. It's an unfiltered revelation of truth, showing them exactly who they're dealing with. Rather than spiraling into self-pity, Sigma males treat betrayal as raw, unprocessed data. They study the patterns, dissect the motives, and pinpoint the moment trust was broken. This isn't about dwelling on the past. It's about gathering intel for the future. They ask themselves sharp, uncomfortable questions. Was I blind to warning signs? Did I misjudge this person's intentions? How do I adjust my boundaries moving forward? Their answers become the foundation for recalibration. This process isn't emotional, it's strategic. Sigmas take betrayal as an opportunity to refine their approach, not just toward the betrayer, but in all aspects of their lives. They re-evaluate their inner circle, tighten their systems, and build safeguards against future breaches. Every misstep becomes a stepping stone to a smarter, sharper version of themselves. The beauty of this detachment is that it allows them to act from a place of power, not weakness. They don't rush to retaliate or explain themselves because they've already won by staying in control. The betrayer may think they've succeeded, but in reality, they've exposed their hand and given the Sigma male the ultimate advantage: clarity. Detaching, analyzing, and recalibrating isn't just a reaction. It's a way of ensuring that betrayal becomes less of a setback and more of a weapon for long-term success. Number 9. They use betrayal as a loyalty filter. For a Sigma male, betrayal isn't a tragedy, it's a filter. When someone betrays them, it reveals one critical truth. That person didn't belong in their circle to begin with. Instead of agonizing over the betrayal or clinging to the illusion of loyalty, Sigmas see it for what it is: a natural process of weeding out the unworthy. They don't waste time mourning the loss because in their minds there is no loss. They view loyalty as sacred, and anyone who can't meet that standard disqualifies themselves automatically. This isn't cynicism, it's clarity. Sigmas understand that not everyone in their life deserves access to their energy, trust, or presence. Betrayal is simply someone showing their true colors under pressure. That's not something to grieve, it's something to value. A Sigma would rather face the pain of a revealed betrayal than live with the danger of unseen deception. It's not about vengeance or even disappointment, it's about efficiency. If you don't pass the test, you're out. No drama, no second chances, just an unspoken exit. This approach keeps their circles small but unshakable. By letting betrayal act as the ultimate loyalty filter, Sigmas ensure they're surrounded only by those who can handle their unique blend of independence, intensity, and honesty. They don't let emotions blur the lines or give people the benefit of the doubt when trust has been broken. Instead, they use betrayal as a cleansing force, removing weak links so the chain remains strong. The beauty of this mindset is that it frees Sigmas from the toxicity of holding grudges or harboring resentment. Once someone is filtered out, the Sigma moves forward, lighter and wiser, knowing their circle is sharper, stronger, and undeniably loyal. The last, but not the least, number 10. They turn betrayal into a blueprint for growth. For a Sigma male, betrayal isn't just a painful experience, it's a lesson, and every lesson has value. When someone betrays them, they don't dwell on the emotional sting for long. Instead, they shift their focus to understanding why it happened and how it unfolded. To them, betrayal is like an unsolved puzzle, and solving it provides critical insights into human behavior. Sigmas don't view it as failure, but as education, an opportunity to sharpen their instincts and prepare for what's next. They dissect every angle. What patterns led up to the betrayal? Were there subtle clues they missed? What motivated the person to act against them? These questions aren't about self-blame, they're about clarity. Sigmas know that understanding the psychology behind betrayal makes them less likely to fall into the same trap twice. They see how trust was broken, not to avoid trusting others entirely, but to recognize when someone's loyalty is just a facade. This process doesn't just protect them, it evolves them. Betrayal teaches them more about manipulation, deception, and the fragile nature of human relationships than any book or lecture ever could. Each betrayal refines their ability to read people, how they speak, how they act under pressure, how they subtly reveal their true intentions. Instead of wallowing in bitterness, they build mental tools, stronger boundaries, sharper observation skills, and an even better understanding of who deserves to be in their life. They treat betrayal like a personal blueprint, adjusting their approach so they're always a step ahead. By the time the dust settles, the Sigma male has turned what could have been a defeat into an upgrade. Betrayal doesn't break them, it rebuilds them into someone smarter, stronger, and far less likely to be caught off guard again. As I conclude, Sigma males possess a unique strength that allows them to transform betrayal into their greatest weapon. It's not about reacting impulsively or seeking revenge, it's about understanding the lessons betrayal offers. Lessons in perception, strategy, and self-reliance. In a world where most are consumed by emotion, Sigmas rise above, using betrayal as a tool for growth. They master the art of detachment, turning pain into clarity and misjudgment into a means of empowerment. What others see as a setback, they see as an opportunity to sharpen their instincts, redefine their path, and gain a deeper understanding of the people and situations around them. Being a Sigma means embracing the uncomfortable truths others shy away from. It means cultivating independence in a world that often demands dependence. And it means using every experience, even the most painful ones, to evolve into a stronger, wiser version of yourself. So if you've ever felt betrayed, know that it doesn't define you. Instead, it propels you forward. As a Sigma, you possess the power to turn the betrayal into a stepping stone toward greatness. Your perception is your greatest weapon, and your resilience is unmatched. Keep moving forward, knowing that every setback is merely a setup for your next triumph.